guys, so I'm back with another video and another poem. If my throat sounds strange today, I am very tired, so I may sound a bit off, a bit iffy, I may look a bit dodgy. Basically I went out with my family last night and they like to let it get a little bit crazy. I'm not saying they're bad influences, but you know. Anyway, so I'm back with another poem. I've ruined my streak of giving it a name in like the video. I tried so hard to do that for a while, but then I don't know, that's just not how I work. That's just not how my brain works. I guess I need to give myself a little bit of a break on that front. But basically, to preface the poem that I'm going to be reading today, sort of ties in with me feeling a bit rough and me being out last night. And basically it focuses a lot on, I don't want to say mortality because that's a depressing way of putting it, but it focuses on like what you want to focus on in life, you know, whether you're sitting there watching the clock, you know, willing yourself to be doing something but you're not doing anything with your life, or people who like to live in the moment and just focus on what's happening there and then and focusing on how they feel, which I am trying to do at the moment, is live in the present and live in the moment and stop stressing. So basically I don't have a title for this. I won't say for this video then, no. I don't have a title for this poem, but we're just going to roll with it. You will have a title for it by the time this video goes up, so let's get to it. Yes, time can speed, of that there is no doubt, but it can also drag and be a series of bouts. See, I spent my days just watching the clock, measuring my heartbeats, wondering when it would stop. I fussed and I fretted, I stressed and I cried, but I couldn't slow time, no matter how hard I tried. And then I realised that it's really not real. Time was something created and not something that we feel. So now I try not to stress. I focus on living carefree, because what steals your life away is focusing on mortality. Okay, so like I've said in previous videos, what I write comes from the heart, basically. Whatever I write, I'm feeling it at the time, and that's the way that I'm feeling, and that's what's in my brain. So when I wrote this poem, I guess I am a very stressful person. As you know, in my video Let's Talk About It, I discuss suffering with anxiety, and I find that not even just when you suffer with anxiety, if you're generally just a stressful person, you can find yourself looking ahead a lot or looking behind even, stressing about stuff that you've done, stressing about stuff that you have to do, and it takes up so much of your life. Like, I know myself, so much of my time is spent stressing that could be spent doing something else. I know I stress about how much I've got to write when I could be writing it, or, you know, I haven't put pen to paper today, or, oh, that poem I wrote the other day wasn't really good enough, should I go back and redo it? When sitting there and stressing about that takes the time away from me actually doing the action and solving the problem. And I do think it is a mindset. You do get stuck in this mindset of thinking about things and not doing them. My dad has a good phrase, it's sort of to do with this, sort of not, I guess. He says, our family, we plan to plan, and we don't a lot of the time actually do anything. Not a lot of these plans come to fruition. And I guess that's sort of the same thing. You're just thinking about it and letting it go around in your brain instead of actually doing something about it. So I guess this poem is just about, you know, go out there and do it. Don't think about it. If you want to take that trip, then take that trip. Do what is necessary to make that possible for yourself. If you want to change career, I say this all the time, I've had a lot of jobs. And people say to me, you know, you don't stick to things, you're not a stickable person, but that's because I force myself to think, if I don't want to do something and I don't want to carry on doing something and it's making me unhappy, I'm not going to do it. And if I want to do something, if I want to leave a job, I will. If I want to pack up tomorrow and move across the world and go and get a job somewhere else, I would do, because that is what I'm trying to make myself implement into my own life. So I guess I know a lot of people who are like this, and this is why I'm putting this video out there. If you're the type of person that lives in the past or in the future and you don't really focus on what's going on in the present and how you're feeling in the present, you have to address that. You have to literally think your way out of it, which it doesn't sound easy to do, but once you get into like the swing of it, it sounds very complicated. I'm making it sound more complicated than it is, but it all starts with what I like to think is positive thought. If I'm stressing about something, I feel like what I'm thinking about will come to fruition. If I'm stressing about, oh, I haven't written enough words this week, I won't have written enough words this week. But if I think, right, Abby, you need to sit down and you need to write this many words tonight and you need to get it done, I'll do it. And it's all about putting a positive spin on things. And I'm not the most positive person in the world. And I know there are a lot of people out there who will probably have no idea what I'm talking about stressing. But if you are like me and you are not naturally, immediately a positive person about things, you have to try to not look at the clock. You have to try to just live your life in the moment. Remember that time was created. Someone made the clock. Someone decided that on the sundial, that's how we were going to measure things. Someone decided that. It's not a physical, real thing. So if you're stressing that you're late for an appointment, you haven't got enough hours in the day, oh my God, I'm getting older, oh, I haven't had kids yet, or I haven't done this yet, I thought I'd do this by this age. It's not real. Time and the structure of things that you think you have to place yourself in, it's not real, and it's not worth getting yourself stressed over. If something goes wrong or you are not at the place that you think you should be in life, it's not the end of the world. It's not, and things will always come along, and I do believe in things happen for a reason. So I guess my parting message is just don't watch the clock. Don't count down your days. If you want to do something and it doesn't, hurt anybody else, then do it. Go out and grab life and live it the way that you want to. So yeah, I really hope that this video wasn't confusing in any way, because I like to try and articulate the ideas of my poems quite clearly, even though I know that the majority of people who watch this are way smart enough to understand what the hell I'm talking about. But I like to just give my personal spin on things, and I like talking to you, and I like getting my ideas out there. So I hope this wasn't too confusing. I hope it made sense, and I hope you understand where I was coming from. So yeah, grab life, be positive, go out and do whatever you want to do, because you can do it, and there is no one and nothing, especially time, that is going to stop you. Okay, so I will leave the links in the description as usual to my other social medias, which I'm trying to be more active on. No, I'm not trying. I'm not going to overthink it. I am going to be more active on, where I post shorter bits of my work, etc, etc. And yeah, I'll leave the link to the videos that I mentioned in the description as well. And this video and this poem will have a title by the time it is uploaded, and you will already know that. So I will see you in the next video, guys, or next week. Yeah, I've really enjoyed this, so I hope you did too. I'll see you guys.